and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive...
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw right away is Stafford. He's got that to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. Stafford to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. So now this team's offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On play action, Mayfield. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same.
It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson has a touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Myers. Good on the extra point. And the visitors will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Now, deep ball for Bateman. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Catch made there by Burks. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A run with Dobbins. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins for the touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Badgley's extra point is good. And his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Stafford now on first down. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Stafford now on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man. That's Coleman. For him on this. Good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Play action now for Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack. Third and long. Here's Stafford. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Taken in by Gesicki. 13 yards on the catch there, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
Gesicki,
line.
the man in motion. Now, faking the give. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Gesicki for the score.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A give right up the middle to Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. They needed 16, and it's exactly what they got. By a whisker, enough for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a third down and 4. Now it's Stafford. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Harrison. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Badgley now, the tack on the extra point. He's got it. And his guys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing again is Stafford. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got it. That's Burks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Myers' kick is good. And the visitors cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Mayfield, and that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one complete to Bateman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mayfield. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it.
A gain of 10 yards. And a first down.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
What's on?
Here's Mayfield. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
And 3 at the 15-yard line.
What's on?
Now it's Dobbins. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for another. First and 10 at
To throw is Mayfield. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2.
Complete to number 7.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try.
19 yards.
This about as short as you can get. Badgley's kick is good. And his guys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll get this complete. That's Isaiah McKenzie. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Hubbard. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Stafford working from the pistol. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
This drive will start on the ground, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend.